Thank you very much for coming to my speech. I really appreciate it. Today's speech is going to be about a persuasive action. That means I want to persuade you to act. Right? Now, in keeping with that theme, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to persuade you to actually contribute to your local theater. Alright? These are the times for it. I want you to support your local theater, your local community theater. The key word in that is community. With prices so high right now, we all know we can't go to the movies every weekend. There's a lot of stuff we can't really do, especially as a family. If you want to bring your family out to go do something, it gets expensive. That stops people from doing it. And there should be no reason why a family can't get together and do things together. Community theater is a great resource for this. With the schools cutting budgets, the first thing to go is the arts programs. I'm not just talking about acting, I'm actually talking about stagecraft, producing, everything that goes into local theater. From what I've seen, the kids have run the backstage theater. This is big. This means that they are learning from the pros. They're learning from the people who are actually doing it professionally. And this gives them an opportunity to see if this is what they want to do in the future. And this is just a start. This is just a starting point of what I'm talking about. Because you need that experience for the whole family. We're not just talking about the support for the kids. I've actually had the experience of being community theater. And my experience shows that it is a family-run thing. I've had the experience of being on stage with the father, while the mother is running the production, while the kids are running the costumery. This brings them together, and this isn't just one day, one show. This is actually through the whole run. This is weeks and weeks of them working as a family to contribute to something bigger than themselves. For free. Alright? I know, this is big. Alright? All we're looking for is the gas money to get there. That's not asking too much, and it keeps you together. This is a chance for you to meet your local community, to network with your community. And this is big. Alright? This is a very big thing. The money that they make goes back into the community. You're going to find this in every community. You may have to search for it. This is what I'm encouraging you to do. Search for your local community theater and ask them, what can you do to help? Because trust me, there is a place for you to help. There will always be a place for you to help. Shows, the community theater, it's going to be very rare for you to find a PG-13 show. Not so much in the movies. When you guys are planning a family night out at the movies, it's very easy to go to search down and go, we can't take the kids to this. We can't take the kids to this. We can't take the kids to this. Very rare in community theater, there's always going to be a show for you to go to. And if you can't contribute your time to the show, what you can do is support is also just showing up. You don't have to participate in the show to contribute to it. You can just show up and see it. And this would be great. This is something that is also very helpful, just by showing up. So you can see there's a lot of ways to do it. There's so many ways for you to contribute to your help, but what you have to do is you have to get up and you have to search it out. Do it as a family. I think you're seeing the theme here. The theme is family and community. You go to a movie house, what happens when the lights go out? You get quiet. You watch a movie together for 2 hours, and then you go home. The most you can expect of that is to talk about the movie you've just seen. How much does that bring you together? Not a whole lot, not in my opinion. If you're looking for a babysitter, maybe the movies are a way to go. But if you're not looking for a babysitter for the kids, if you're looking for something to do together, that may not be the action. There's always something out there where you can help. You can contribute, and you will be seen as a necessary part. You feel it. You don't feel a movie. But when you see your family, your friends, your neighbors up on stage, or running the show, or taking your tickets, you feel closer to them. You feel bigger for it. You're not going to get that from a movie. Hollywood can't do that for you. Your local community can. If you have kids, you know they have an artistic side. With the way schools are going right now, who will foster that? It's not going to be the schools, not at all times. Search it out for yourself. You're seeing another theme here. You have to get up off your rear end, get onto your feet, and find it. You're not going to be the same when you come back. You will be bigger for it. This is actually what it's all about. I can't even say enough about your local theater. But it can't survive without you. If you let it go by the wayside, if you don't contribute to it, it won't be there for long. It's up to you to help it keep going. But that's okay, because it was there for you in the first place. Alright? I know, it's a big thing, but it's not too big to wrap your head around. I think it's pretty understandable. You have to do this. If you're a community member, which, by the way, just so you know, you all are part of a community. Anyone who has a neighbor, which is everybody, is part of the community. Many people can't find ways to contribute to their community. Not everyone has the time. You can find time for this. It's on the weekends. It's on the weekdays to help to set it up. But it's up to you. And this is the persuasive action that I need you to do. Not for me, but for you. So you can look your neighbors, your friends in the eyes and say, hey, I need you to come and see me do this. And you're saying that to everyone. What have you just done? You have now become an active participant in your community, where maybe you weren't before. You are the one people will turn to. Instead of coming home and thinking about that 2-hour movie you just saw and discussing it with the 2 people you just went with, you're now discussing it with your neighbors, with your friends, with your family. What ideas has it brought to your mind? Let's discuss it with everyone. You don't have that option with a movie. If they haven't seen it, they have nothing to discuss. Alright? This is what you need to do. I've done my part. I've told you guys how to become an active participant in your community. Your part is to actually do it. This is big. I hope to hear more from you guys later. Tell me how it went. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss it as friends, family, and community. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.